typically in QRadar, when you want to do searches and you want to group by entities where there are multiples of them, like in this particular case, you get the kind of word multiple, and then you get between parentheses the number of entries. So you will get multiple 7 in this particular case. Well, if what you want to have is the actual list with all the components in there, here is a cool search that my friend Julian from Germany created, and he wanted me to make it public. Now, the way that this works is a nested AQL, and it looks a little bit more complex than usual, but the idea is to make it supportable by distributed environments in which the elements need to be collected from different event processors. And that's what you see, that nested AQL in there. There is another search similar to this, which is this one, which basically by simply replacing, instead of username in the SQL, in the AQL statement, you replace the custom property source IP or any other property that you want to look for, you get a very cool search in which you get all the events per IP address, right? And you get the event count and the number of unique events. Again, this is the AQL, and this AQL relies on a particular function that Julian created, and this is called that we say there, group concat, and that's what is performing this magic. If you are interested in this, first of all, notice that this addition that you are going to be putting into your system, this function, is not supported by IBM, so don't use it and then call support, because support will probably not know what this is. This is something that Julian created. It seems to be working very well in my system. Now, if you go to as you probably know by now, in the video description of all my videos, there's a link to a public box folder where you find a whole bunch of artifacts. There is a carpet for Julian in there, and it's a folder called cool AQL, in which you'll find this element. This is the function that you need to install, and to do so, you go into the admin tab. Excuse me if you already know this, but for completeness, I'm making it here, and you're going to click add. You look for where that zip file is, and then it will be installed as this, right? And notice that you get that this is not digitally signed by IBM. The other components that you get in that folder are some README that Julian himself wrote. Let's actually display it and explain how this function works. Basically, that is a JavaScript engine, not a QRadar reference data. So again, I think this is self-explanatory. And then the two searches, the original, which is for the username, and then when we replace username by source IP, we get the other search. A short video showing you these cool AQL searches, and great thanks to Julian for providing this.